Amidst the bustling streets and vibrant culture of Valencia in Spain, tragedy struck with relentless force. In the early hours of the morning, residents were jolted awake by an alarming sight. A towering inferno had taken hold of an apartment block and turning the once peaceful night into a scene of chaos and fear. Flames, like a merciless predator, devoured residential buildings, transforming homes into charred ruins and lives into tales of survival. In the heart of this chaos, heroes emerged. Firefighters, clad in bravery, battled the inferno, risking all to save those trapped within. Yet, as the smoke cleared, the grim reality set in. Initial reports confirmed 4 lives lost, but the toll continued to rise, leaving a haunting uncertainty in its wake. Families, once nestled in the warmth of their homes, now faced a harsh reality of loss and displacement. Survivors shared harrowing accounts of their escape, recounting moments of sheer terror and desperation, while the resilient spirit of the human soul flickered amidst the darkness. On a fateful evening in Valencia's Campanar neighborhood, a towering inferno erupted, consuming 2 joined apartment blocks. The flames danced mercilessly, fueled by strong winds, turning the buildings into a searing fireball. 10 lives were lost, and dozens of homes reduced to ashes. The tragedy echoed memories of London's Grenfell Tower disaster, where flammable cladding had devastating consequences. The fire began innocuously on the 4th floor, its cause still shrouded in mystery. But as the inferno raged, it revealed a sinister accomplice: the building's cladding. Cladding, designed for weather protection, harbored a deadly secret. An aluminum synthetic composite, coupled with cavity insulation, turned the facade into a chimney. The ventilation gap, meant for insulation, became a highway for flames. Esther Puchades, an expert, lamented the use of polyurethane material, no longer in favor due to flammability concerns. The building's rapid vertical spread was a grim reminder that safety regulations must evolve to prevent such catastrophes. The Valencia flat fire, a calamity that shook the very foundation of the city, unfolded on a day like any other. In the bustling neighborhood, where laughter once echoed through the streets, now stood a scene of devastation, a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the unpredictability of fate. For the survivors, the ordeal was far from over. Displaced from their homes, they faced an uncertain future, grappling with the trauma of the fire and the loss of their possessions. Yet, amidst the despair, glimmers of hope emerged. Neighbors rallying together to provide support, strangers offering a helping hand, and relief organizations mobilizing to aid those in need. In the days following the tragedy, Valencia witnessed an outpouring of compassion and solidarity unlike anything seen before. From makeshift shelters offering refuge to volunteers distributing essentials, the city came together to rebuild what was lost and to support those affected by the fire. In the face of adversity, the resilience of the human spirit shone through, illuminating the path towards recovery and renewal. As the embers of the heartbreaking incident smoldered, a sense of unity prevailed, a testament to the strength of community in times of crisis. Though scars may linger and wounds may run deep, the people of Valencia remained undaunted, their resolve unbroken. In the aftermath of tragedy, they emerged stronger, more resilient than ever before, a beacon of hope in the face of darkness. The devastating fire serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of coming together in times of need. It is a story of loss and devastation, yes, but also one of resilience, compassion, and the unbreakable human spirit. As the city rebuilds and heals, may the memories of those lost be honored, and may their legacy inspire us to cherish each moment and to hold fast to the bonds that unite us all. The fire, which unfolded on a fateful day, shocked the city and the world with its ferocity and devastation. According to reports from Al Jazeera, the fire engulfed residential buildings, claiming the lives of at least 4 people initially. However, the toll continued to rise, with as many as 15 individuals still missing, as reported by Euronews. The fire tore through the heart of Valencia, leaving behind a trail of destruction and despair. Residents who witnessed the inferno described scenes of chaos and horror. One survivor recounted hearing screams and seeing flames engulfing the hallway, likening the experience to a nightmare, as reported by the Daily Mail. Devastated residents mourned the loss of their homes and belongings, struggling to come to terms with the magnitude of the tragedy. According to the Daily Mail, devastated residents of Valencia's fire-hit apartment block confirmed that 9 people had died. The news further intensified the grief and sorrow gripping the community as the scale of the tragedy became more apparent. Families mourned the loss of loved ones, while the city grappled with the harsh reality of the fire's aftermath. In the wake of the deadly fire, an outpouring of support and solidarity poured in from across the city and beyond. Volunteers worked tirelessly to provide aid and assistance to those affected by the disaster, while emergency responders continued their efforts to search for survivors and assess the extent of the damage. The heartbreaking incident serves as a stark reminder of the importance of fire safety measures and disaster preparedness. As the city mourns the loss of lives and begins the process of rebuilding, there is a renewed emphasis on ensuring that such tragedies are prevented in the future. Community leaders and authorities are working together to implement stricter safety regulations and provide support to those affected by the fire. As Valencia embarks on the long road to recovery, the resilience and strength of its people shine through. Though the scars of the fire may linger, the spirit of solidarity and compassion that emerged in its aftermath serves as a beacon of hope for the future. As the city rebuilds, it does so with a renewed sense of unity and determination, honoring the memory of those lost and striving to create a safer, more resilient community for all. The devastating impact of the enormous fire reverberated far beyond the city limits, capturing the attention and sympathy of people around the world. From expressions of solidarity on social media to offers of assistance and support from international organizations, the global community rallied behind Valencia in its time of need. In the aftermath of the fire, international aid organizations mobilized to provide assistance to those affected by the disaster. The Red Cross set up emergency shelters and distributed essential supplies to displaced residents, while Doctors Without Borders offered medical assistance to those injured in the blaze. The outpouring of support from the international community underscored the interconnectedness of humanity and the importance of standing together in times of crisis. As Valencia grappled with the aftermath of the fire, questions arose about the causes and circumstances surrounding the tragedy. Investigations were launched to determine the origin of the fire and whether any negligence or misconduct had contributed to its spread. Authorities worked tirelessly to gather evidence and interview witnesses in their quest for answers, promising to hold those responsible for the disaster accountable for their actions. In the midst of the chaos and devastation, stories of heroism and resilience emerged, inspiring hope and solidarity in the face of adversity. Firefighters, emergency responders, and volunteers risked their lives to save others, demonstrating courage and selflessness in the most challenging of circumstances. Their bravery served as a beacon of light in the darkness, reminding us of the power of compassion and community in times of crisis. As the city mourned the loss of lives and began the process of rebuilding, a sense of unity and determination prevailed. From fundraising efforts to support for displaced residents, the people of Valencia came together to support one another and rebuild their community stronger than before. Though the scars of the fire may linger, the spirit of resilience and solidarity that emerged in its aftermath serves as a testament to the strength and resilience of the human spirit. In the years to come, the fire will remain etched in the collective memory of the city, serving as a somber reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of preparedness in the face of disaster. Yet, amidst the tragedy and loss, there is also hope, a hope born from the kindness and compassion of strangers and the resilience of a community determined to rise from the ashes and rebuild anew. As Valencia continues its journey of healing and recovery, may the memory of those lost be honored, and may their legacy inspire us to embrace the values of unity, compassion, and solidarity in our own lives. The devastating fire was a catastrophe that not only claimed lives, but also raised pressing questions about fire safety and prevention. Reports suggest that the fire started in one of the residential buildings, but the exact cause remains under investigation. Some speculate that it could have been an electrical fault, while others point to the possibility of human error or negligence. Whatever the cause, one thing is clear. The rapid spread of the fire caught many off guard and left little time for escape. The Valencia fire sends shockwaves through the architectural community. Other buildings in the area, clad similarly, now face scrutiny. Residents fear for their safety, questioning whether their homes harbor hidden dangers. Authorities must act swiftly, retrofitting existing structures with non-combustible cladding and enforcing stringent fire safety codes are imperative. In densely populated urban areas like Valencia, where buildings are often closely packed together, the risk of fires spreading is heightened. The lack of adequate fire prevention measures, such as sprinkler systems or fire-resistant building materials, can exacerbate the situation and increase the likelihood of large-scale disasters. To prevent similar tragedies in the future, there is a pressing need for stricter building codes and regulations, as well as greater emphasis on fire safety education and awareness. But the impact of the enormous fire extends beyond the immediate vicinity of the disaster. It serves as a wake-up call for cities everywhere to reevaluate their fire safety protocols and ensure that adequate measures are in place to protect residents and property. From retrofitting older buildings with modern fire suppression systems to conducting regular safety inspections and drills, there are steps that can be taken to mitigate the risk of fires and minimize their destructive potential. As Valencia grapples with the aftermath of the fire, there is an opportunity for the city to emerge stronger and more resilient than before. By learning from this tragedy and implementing measures to prevent future disasters, Valencia can set an example for other cities facing similar challenges. Together, we can work towards creating safer, more resilient communities where the threat of fire is minimized and the safety and well-being of residents are paramount. If you found this video informative and helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates and insights. Your support helps us continue our work. Thank you.